In this video, I'll be showing you guys how to get tropical drinks fast in V-Storm Simulator. Now, you're most likely trying to get the Coconut Canister or the Coconut Clogs, and I'm just here to say you've come to the right place. I have both of these items, and I know everything that you should and should not do while trying to get these. Or, you know, maybe you just need tropical drinks for some reason and already have the backpack and clubs and really don't care. Okay, so starting off with crafting. Now, this is a confusing subject. Crafting tropical drinks, if you couldn't already tell, can get expensive fast. So I would definitely say that crafting them is fine as long as you don't craft too many. Now, here's what I mean by that. It can be tempting to craft them, but take it from me, like, try to refrain from crafting them as often as possible because it is much more worth it to farm your coconut crab for the tropical drinks. But I definitely know that when I was saving up for the coconut clogs and the coconut canister, I definitely crafted my fair share of them. So there is definitely no shame in crafting them. Just try not to go overboard and only craft a sensible amount if you can, because you definitely need your oil and enzymes later in game. Okay, so next we have sprouts, which can be a decent method. You'll get some tropical drinks from sprout farming in the coconut field, but I highly recommend going into the Fastingers Discord. Now, this is just because you can basically make a deal with someone and say that deal is, for example, I will use 30 magic beans and so will you. Now, you might think this is a scam and that what this means is that now there's just one more person in coconut field to steal your loot. But that's actually kind of incorrect. Now, see, when you plant a sprouts, you've probably noticed that there is a bunch of extra loot that just disappears because obviously you can't collect every single token from a sprout, unless of course you're Sonic. And Sonic doesn't watch my YouTube videos. So basically what these extra tokens mean is it basically will benefit the other person, because now this means that they can just collect all of the extra tokens that you weren't able to collect. Now, if you're a little confused, this is actually where things get pretty good, because if they can collect our leftover tokens, then that means that we can collect their leftover tokens. So now when they're the ones planting the sprouts, they have all these leftover tokens that they're not going to be able to collect, which is what we can grab. Now, this basically just means more bang for your buck with using your magic beans, and it'll let you just get a bit more tropical drinks with the same amount of magic beans, and I really recommend using this method. Now, if you do have trouble getting the actual magic beans, I did link a video in the description. It's a video I made on how to get magic beans fast, along with the Speedrun Stingers Discord that you can use for this method. Anyways, on to the next method. Now, next we have the easiest method, not so easy to defeat, but the most reliable way to get them. It's coconut crab. Now, if you want as many tropical drinks as possible, you need to defeat coconut crab as many times as possible. I really want you to try and get a gifted vicious bee if you don't already, because the gifted bonus is minus 15% monster respawn time, which causes your coconut crab to spawn more often, which means that you can defeat it more often, which in simple words just means that you will get tropical drinks more often. Now, if you do have trouble defeating coconut crab, because I know a lot of you guys do, I will try to make a video on how to beat him fast next, so subscribe so you don't miss it when it comes out.